What up, it's your boy Geronimo, and we're back again with another video. So before we get started with the main topic at hand today, I just wanted to say that it is April 24th. Happy Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order day. It was a long time coming, or it felt like a long time coming. But I'm happy to report that your boy managed to secure a Switch 2 for launch. I got the Mario Kart World bundle. We out of here, bro. We out of here. But I'm gonna do another video later on this month, kind of talking about my day one launch plans and the coverage I'll do on the channel. So subscribe if you're interested for accurate, non-misinformed coverage of the Switch 2. But yeah, let's get back to the actual point of the video here. So in the past couple days, I've been noticing more listings for the games that'll be around at launch popping up. And I saw that Gematsu, I'll put a link in the description for their article below. They kind of covered 13 specifically third-party games coming to the Switch 2 in Japan mostly. But this seems to be the case here in the West as well. All 13 of these games, ranging from different publishers like Sega, Capcom, Square Enix, and Konami, and Koei Tecmo / EA, they seem to all opting to release their games physically on the game key cards. They're not on a full traditional cartridge, and they're not, just a code in the box. They're just doing these game key cards. So I saw some people kind of getting upset, kind of getting mixed about it, catching the swerve. So I wanted to kind of break down why this is happening, especially at launch. So first things first, let's just get the most obvious thing out the way. Third-party publishers are cheap. Like, there's no other way to cut it. Third-party publishers are cheap. They're doing this because, as we saw on the Switch 1 the past 8 years, these cartridges are not cheap compared to traditional Blu-ray discs found on the PlayStation 5, and actually, just PlayStation and Xbox in general. So a lot of the times when we got games from third parties released then, they would release them on a cartridge, but you'd have to download like the majority of the rest of the game. So it kind of defeated the purpose of it, right? So they opted this, and I believe Nintendo kind of worked this out with the third party publishers, because basically what the cartridge does, when you put the game key card in the Switch 2, it will just call to a server and it will just download the game digitally. Now, it is similar to just straight up digital, though there can be some differences, maybe some advantages, where like, if, let's say you get Sonic and Shadow Generations and you want to lend it to your friend or whatever. You can hand them the case with the game key card in it. They put the cartridge in their Switch 2, boom, they download the game. Now, you have to have it in the Switch 2 at all times to play it, like pretty much all your favorite games, like Call of Duty or something like that on PlayStation or Xbox. But they're opting to do this because, one, they're cheap. They're going the cheap route. Two, they don't compress their games to manage to fit in these cartridges. Say, for instance, probably one of the few outliers of this launch so far, Cyberpunk 2077 by CD Projekt Red. They're releasing the full game on Switch 2. It's going to be on a 64GB cartridge, though I do know that the game is about 100 gigs or more on the other consoles and PC. So kudos to them for putting in the work to do that. But these other guys, the other third parties, aren't doing that. They're doing this to maximize their profits day one, because they also know, despite a lot of third-party releases, whether it be indie or the larger games, have found a good deal of success on the Switch, they pale in comparison to Nintendo's first-party offerings. Like, we got Mario Kart World at day one launch. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch 1 sold like nearly 70 million copies, and it probably will hit 70 million by the end of this year at the latest. So they probably want to be able to maximize profits for those that want to walk in the store and you see the case on the shelf and you just buy it and you go on your day and your business. The other thing is I think this overall bodes well for third-party support in the long run on the Switch 2, because I believe some games on Switch 1 just didn't come over, even though knowing which system they launched on originally, like Grand Theft Auto 5, that was a Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 game, and the Switch 1 is more than capable of handling games from that era, never came over. Never came over. And I do still think that's because of the Switch's, cartridge storage restrictions. They only allow up to 32 gigabytes. And I'm sure Rockstar will want to have GT Online on the Switch for sure. So there's a number of factors there. But yeah, they're doing this mostly because they're being cheap. It's not 100% on Nintendo's fault that this decision is being made. Nintendo's providing the option for the third parties to go this route, and the third parties are choosing it because it's cheaper for them and it can maximize profit margins per sale. That's why it's happening. Now, this will also help for third party support in the long run, also because they won't have to think about worrying about compressing their games on these cartridges. And make of that what you want, but in this day and age, I think it's best to just have everything everywhere at once. Digital is growing year on year as far as adoption over physical. Y'all know me, or y'all should know me. I do get some digital here and there, but if the option to get physical is there, like traditional physical, I'm usually going to spring for that first and foremost. But yeah, so that's what we got here. If you don't like this practice and you are interested in third parties on Switch 2, honestly, you're gonna have to just kind of either bite the bullet and just get it digitally, straight up on the eShop, or vote for your wallet and not buy it at all. Though I will tell you what, though, this will become not only common in the Switch 2, but it will likely be the preferred way to purchase these games for a number of people going forward. Because again, at least with these game key cards, you can hand a cartridge to your friend or your family member or your partner, so they can borrow a game. They will just have to download it from like a server. So instead of just digital, where you just buy digital, you have it on your system, you can't share it, you can't. Well, I mean, we do have game share now with certain games, but that's more of a Switch 2 exclusive thing in general. But I digress. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking at here, y'all. That's why game key cards exist. It's to for third parties that want to go cheap, but also release their games the better fidelity and performance and everything. On the Switch 2, they have the option to do so. It's also to maximize their profit margins, so you don't have to worry about, oh no, 32 gigabyte cartridges are too much. 64 gigabyte cartridges cost too much. And just in general will help third-party support going forward. So that's where we're at. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this video. Thank you for watching or listening, if that's how you choose to do it. Of course, like the video, comment, let me know what your thoughts are on the game key cards. You think I'm off base here? Do you like it? I mean, no judgment or anything, I'm no pocket watching over here. But yeah, and of course, subscribe for more Switch 2 and other gaming coverage. We got more videos coming. Stay tuned, rock with your boy. Alrighty, you have a great day or night wherever you're at, and peace out.